talk about personal development through this thing. Because we've talked about professional development. What have you been reading? What have you been working on? What do you advise other people to do? Because as we're hunkered down, taking from a person that's at your stature, we'd love to hear some advice from you.
Yeah, just work on improving yourself, every day. How can you get better? I mean, one of the things that, I was doing before this is, I'm a, fitness fanatic, right? I believe, it's key to be fit, live a good, healthy lifestyle, and it kind of translates to other things. I can't go to the gym anymore. So what did I do? I started doing more body weight stuff at home and, amped up my running. I read books, started doing podcasts. I did my first podcast a week before all this, the world shut down, right? Yep. Now I've done 10 interviews, but it's always looking at different things to, improve yourself.
Yeah.
And that's the first thing I'm going to ask, like, hey, what have you done? And if you tell me that, hey, I just, watched Netflix and, drank a lot, that's not really a strategy. I mean, I don't mind having a beer here and there or watching Netflix, but if that's all you did during this pandemic, you've had 2 months to work on doing something to, improve yourself, either professionally or personally.
I love it. I'm trying to think as the audience, and please, for anybody watching or listening in, feel free to drop a question in the comments. We're going to be fielding live questions here for at least the next 9 or 10 minutes. So feel free to drop those in and we'll be able to ask Jerry on your behalf. I know that the term AI in some people's mind has a very positive connotation. In other people's minds, it has a very negative connotation. For the people that have a negative connotation of AI, what do you say to those folks?
Yeah, nothing's perfect. Even the big guys, Amazon and Google and Facebook, their algorithms aren't always right. But the question I ask is, I always ask people, hey, the world isn't perfect. Yeah, but what happens if you don't do something, right? Right? What happens if you don't? The ramifications could be worse. Knowing that things aren't perfect, but as long as you work on trying to get better every day with yourself or, algorithms, you'll be fine. But yeah, I do get that. And it's going to happen. Nothing's perfect.
That's good.